We live, we live, we live. Pep Talk UK. Pro Beez joined by the man holding the crown, the Commonwealth crown, Mr. Lyndon Arthur. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. Probably not as good as you, man. I saw a couple of the pics, man. I see you popping tags straight away, man, in the traffic centre. So you're feeling good, man. Obviously, look, you got a big win at the weekend.
Yeah.
Big win against the odds.
Yeah.
How does it feel
Feels
to
good,
come
man.
out on top?
Feels good to know that. Like, obviously, I've been pro 4 years. Oh man.
You got a phone call?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
I've been pro 4 years and probably been boxing for like 10, 11 years. So it's good to finally get into a fight and into a big fight where people are giving me props finally.
Do you know what? I just kind of take it back. 2 years ago.
It's broken up, I can't really.
Oh, you can't? Is it broken up?
I can't understand it. It sounds like a robot.
Okay. 1 second, mate.
Yeah, you sound better now. That's it.
All right. So I'm going to take it back 2 years ago, right? When I came up to Muston.
Yeah.
And I saw you sharpening the tools. I remember, I think when I walked in, I said hello to Zelfa. I think he was in the side room because I saw him straight away. But then I heard this thudding noise on the pads. Boom, 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 boom. So I was like, who's that? So I walk into the main room with the ring.
Yeah.
And I see you, man. I'm like, so is Lyndon Arthur banging them pads all that time? Crazy, man. Crazy. 2 years on, your career is kind of propelling now.
It's finally getting there, nearly.
Yeah. All right. Before we take some questions from the viewers, what is your plan next? Immediate rematch or timeout? I mean, what is the plan?
I'm gonna enjoy Christmas. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna enjoy Christmas, with the kids and the family and whatnot. I'm gonna think about that when I have to. Right now, I don't have to.
Yeah. That's what you said in the negotiating table, yeah?
My team will do that though. Do you know what I mean?
All right.
That's not for me to do. What's for me to do is to fight and win. And I got a good team around me that want to guide me in the right direction. So I'll allow them to deal with that.
All right. Okay, cool. All right. We're going to get to some of the questions. I know you're limited on time. You got quite a few people in here for you already. All right, guys, get your questions in. Lyndon Arthur, the Commonwealth champ. I asked him where the crown is. He didn't bring it today, man. It's just a fitted cap. All right.
As always.
All right. We're going to take it from the top. Guys, smash that like button. Lyndon Arthur, fresh off his win over Anthony Yarde last weekend. All right. So Edward Remain, he got in the live chat well before we even started. All right.
Yes, Edward. Love that.
He said, "Don't give him a rematch. Focus on being a world champion."
Well, like I said, my team will sort out. I don't. I'm a fighter. I do whatever. Yeah, I'm not ducking or fearing no one. As you see, I've been calling Yarde out from time, so it's not a case of if it doesn't happen, I'm ducking him because I did what I said I was gonna do. But yeah, I hear what you're saying.
There's a lot of public interest if a rematch was to happen. To be fair, I know obviously, look, you're going to do what you feel is the right thing, but a lot of people watch the rematch if it did take place.
Of course, but now I feel like I'd get. Do you know what? To be fair, the bookies will probably still have me the daft odds. So it is what it is. People probably take notice of the rematch, but I feel like now they take it to see me win. They watch it to see me win now rather than they thought I was gonna get knocked out before.
All right. It just seems like Manchester's got a conveyor of good things coming through. Bugsy Malone. Hey.
London's not the only place with talent.
Hey, you know what? We got to give praise, man. We got to give praise to all the big cities in the UK, and Lyndon Arthur right now is flying the flag for Manchester.
Yeah, man.
All right, all right, let's see who else we got here. All right, Shaz, welcome, Shaz. What's changed for King Arthur since winning? What's changed?
Just the number on my record and the belt that I added to my collection. Other than that, it's life goes on. This is not the end. Don't forget, this is only a stepping stone. Even though it was a huge fight for me and it was a great win I got, it was only a stepping stone in regards to where I want to be in my career and in boxing. I want to be a world champion. I believe I can be a world champion. This is only I guess it's the start on the road to that. It's in arm's reach. Do you know what I mean? Like it from what seems so far away when you turn pro from amateur, it's now here. You know, it's now something that's definitely seeable. The finish line kind of thing. Not so much the finish line because I feel like I've got a good few years in boxing, but I mean the finish line on towards the world title. So nothing's changed except the fact that I'm now 18-0, and now I've got Yarde on my resume. Great name to have on there. And I've got another belt. I'm WBO Intercontinental Champion as well now. So, you know, things are going well.
You know, when that question came about what's changed since winning, I thought you were going to answer and say more Gucci, more Prada, more Christian Dior. I thought you was going to say that.
Nah, I mean, I've not even been paid yet. So, you know, I think that it's not yet.
Okay.
I
Obviously,
want water and bricks anyhow. So.
All right, smart investments, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Bricks and mortar.
Exactly.
All right, guys, we got Lyndon Arthur in the building, the Commonwealth champion, fresh of the victory at the weekend. Get your questions in. Subscribe to Pep Talk UK. Lyndon Arthur is in the building. King Lyndon Arthur. Do you know what? I got to get used to that, man. Do you know what? I got to get used to that, man. Just say King Arthur. I keep saying Lyndon Arthur. It should be King Arthur, right?
I feel like I've not been crowned yet, but I'm ready for my knighthood.
All right, ready for your knighthood. All right, okay. All right, okay. Jim McDonald Boxing, big up Jim McDonald Boxing, a regular viewer, all supporting the live streams. He says, yes, lads, congrats, Lyndon. Hard work pays off.
Hard work does pay off, and it goes to show. But like I said, you know, the day me and Pat walked into the front row office, this was the fight we asked for. So when everybody was, not when everybody, but when Yarde and his team was kind of disregarding us and not thinking that we'd catch them, hard work pays off. Not only have I caught them, I took over them.
So I know you said, look, you've been wanting this fight for a while. Exactly how long? I think I have actually seen interviews where you did say, you know, you want to fight, Anthony Yarde. I have seen interviews from a long time ago, but exactly how long ago was it?
The day I walked into Frank Moran's office, we said the fight we want is that fight. Let's be that fight, and you know, so that was what I signed 3 years ago, maybe, probably before then. You have to take a look at who's in your division around the same level as you when you're on the way up. Because everybody can be. You don't know who's gonna be competition. Like I know Yarde never thought he was gonna fight me. You know what I mean? I know he thought he was always ahead of me. And when you fight Kovalev, you think, nah, I'm not coming back down there. But you have to be careful because there's always people like now. I guess he's gonna be people that are gonna want to fight me, you know. People behind me, but I know I'm aware of everyone that's around and at my level. And people that I need to look at. I won't be ignorant is to think I'm past everybody. That's how you make mistakes in this game.
So okay, let's go back to the dressing room, right? After you had the victory, were there any sort of congratulations and mutual respect amongst the fighters backstage, or when you got back after the interview? Yeah.
From the fighters, yeah. You know, I think I can remember him saying, you know what, well done after it. Well done. Because no matter what, he knows he can't. No matter how much he felt he won, he can't be vexed with me. All I did was fight and box. He has to be vexed with the judges. You have to take that up with the boxing board or whatever. He can't be angry with me. So it would be only the right thing to say. You know what? Well done.
Okay, so Anthony Yarde. Sorry, viewers. I'm in the mid flow at the moment. Anthony Yarde said he took it 7-5.
Yeah.
What does Lyndon Arthur say about how he scored it himself rounds wise?
Well, the on the night straight after the fight, I thought the fight was close. Still thought I won, but I thought it was close. When I watched it back the next day, I thought I won easily. Watched it again for the third time or second time, sorry, and I scored it as biased as I could be. Giving Yarde rounds before that, I give myself because it was close, and I scored it 7-5 to myself. Being biased. So
those 2 rounds that you gave yourself, those 2 extra rounds. What rounds were they? Do you think? Hold on, I definitely took those 2 rounds.
I can't remember. I can't remember what is that rounds I gave to going into the 12th round. We know he won the 12th round. So it might have been 11-10. I don't know. But either way, being biased towards myself, I gave myself the fight 7-5.
All right, guys, we got Lyndon Arthur in the building. We're going to get through your questions. All right, Connor Kelly, regular viewer. Lyndon, big up. Big fan from Brom. Congrats.
Yes, big up.
What was Yarde's power like from Connor?
It was okay. It was okay. I don't want to, disregard him and disregard his power or anything because the guy's a phenomenal puncher. And as you can see, he's got 19 knockouts or 18 knockouts out of 19 fights or whatnot. So he's a great puncher. I just feel like I've got a good chin. He hit me in the 4th round, I think, with the right hand. It was okay. Nothing didn't. I never got buzzed, not once. Not even in the 12th round. I got hit to the head and thought, wow, I'm gonna get knocked out here. Not even then. When he hit me, I got caught with a body shot in the 12th round, and then when I threw an uppercut, he caught me with the right hand, and I came kind of square on when I threw the uppercut, which is why it knocked me off balance a little bit. And after that, I was able to defend. So I was never buzzed in the sense where I felt in danger to getting stopped. Even though it might have looked like that in there, I was never buzzed. He's got decent power. But at 12 stone 7 and he's probably 13-8 on the night, you're gonna have power up here, like heavyweight boxers. But maybe I've got a good chin. Maybe he doesn't hit as hard as people think. I don't know. But his power was okay.
What about endurance for you? I mean, you were moving around the ring the whole fight. Moving with the jab the whole fight. How was it for you endurance wise?
I was fine. My feet were bleeding after it. I was fine apart from that. So see the last round when he caught me the body. I watched the fight back and the body shot doesn't look like it caught me properly, but it caught me right across here. Boom. And you can't even notice that it even hurt me, but in my head I'm thinking that shot hurt. I need to now stand with him to show him that I'm not hurt. That's what I did. It was a bit of inexperience in that sense because really I should have just carried on boxing and kept jabbing him. And he wouldn't have been, and the 12th round wouldn't even have went like it did. But because I got caught with a body shot, automatic instinct is don't show him you're hurt. So stay there and try to fight with him a little bit. Just that inside me, that inside grit inside me is like, let me show him that I'm not hurt. Bit of an experience in that sense, but yeah, man, my endurance was fine. It's only the last round where I might have looked a bit because the body shot caught me and it took the wind out of me. But other than that, my endurance was fine.
All right. We'll work our way down the questions. All right. Okay. So on film, in focus, big fan from London. I thought your Spellman fight was a clinic.
Thank you.
Was the Spellman fight an easier fight than the Yarde fight or more difficult?
I mean, I probably threw my right hand. I had my right hand a little bit more in the Spellman fight, and I was able to do exactly what I want in the Spellman fight. Respectfully, no disrespect to the Spellman, but I was able to do exactly what I want. Stand on the ropes a little bit, long as one dude. Like I had complete control in the Spellman fight. In the Yarde fight, I felt like I couldn't have even switched off for a split second. That's what I felt like in that fight there. But in the Spellman fight, I kind of switched off sometimes, stayed on the ropes, let him maybe clip me a little, a little touch, and just through me being too comfortable in there. So the Spellman fight was definitely an easier fight, but I can't, like, Yarde's not been my hardest fight. Emmanuel Lim was my hardest fight.
Oh, okay.
Emmanuel Lim was my hardest fight. The Yarde fight was easy compared to the Lim fight. There's no disrespect, but he was.
Okay, all right. First of all, got to big up Connor Kelly for the super chat donation to the channel. Big up Connor Kelly. When we meet, you will sign a Liverpool top for me.
Oh,
I don't know about that, mate, but that's. Listen, I didn't even watch the Arsenal match tonight. That's how much I'm taking a break from football at the moment. You know,
a Liverpool top.
a Liverpool top.
Ooh.
Are you going to sign a Liverpool top yet? You're what, 45 minutes away from Liverpool?
Yeah, well, I just feel like we should talk about that if I see you ever. You know, it's not. I just don't feel like, right now the time to talk about me touching Liverpool top. That's all. I love Liverpool though. I love Liverpool. Say.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Boxing backhand. Big up Pro Beez. UK all day. Arthur representing how it's done as an underdog.
Love that.
All right.
Love that. Repping.
Yeah. Did that kind of motivate you more? You know, that everyone was kind of writing you off.
Do you know what? I don't pay no mind to stuff like that. I was seeing it, of course, but I don't pay no mind to it. It just made me. It just shocked me more than motivated me. Like shocked me. Like, oh, you really don't rate me that much. Like you know what I feel like it is. I feel like when you look at me boxing, it looks a lot easier to hit me and to get out of the way of my jab than it actually is to do. So watching me and looking at me probably looks like, oh no, he's not as good. You can beat him. And when you're in there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. You get a text, yeah?
Yeah, I got 1 second.
No worries. Guys, get your questions in. Lyndon Arthur in the building. Pep Talk UK from London to Manchester to Manny. Right, we're just waiting for Lyndon to adjust himself, man. I think he's looking for the belts, man. Just bear with us, man. He's going to get the belts.
You know what? I've only got one belt here, you know.
All right, we're going to see the belt. We're going to see the belt live.
They've not sent me my other one yet. Where's the belt?
All right. Guys, you're seeing the home of Lyndon Arthur. He's about to get the Commonwealth belt out just for the fans, yeah? Just for the fans. So guys, smash that like button. Hi, Mum.
Mum's here.
All right. Lyndon Arthur, the family, man.
I know.
Guys, smash that like button.
Yeah, just give me 2 seconds, please.
No worries. All right. 2 seconds, guys. Smash that like button. Lyndon Arthur's going to get out of the belt just for the people involved in the live stream. Line up them questions so we can go one by one. We'll try and answer as many questions as possible. All right. The champ's back. The champ's back. Oh, we just lost Lyndon. All right. Guys, get your questions up. He's going to be back in 2 short seconds. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Let us know how you thought you saw the fight, which we're going to try and get Lyndon back on. Just one moment. All right, champ's back. Champ's back.
Sorry, you can hear me?
Yeah, all good. They want to see the belt.
Sorry, you've gone robot-y again.
All right, okay. He's gonna get the belt out. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
You still robot, but
All right. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. All right. The belt's out.
nah, you still sound like a robot.
Oh man. All right. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second, guys. Sorry, we're experiencing a few technicals. All right. Lyndon, you can see the questions, right?
I sound like a robot.
Okay. I'm gonna flag the questions, right?
I don't even know what you're saying.
All right. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second, mate. 1 second. All right. All right. Hold on 1 second. All right. We're just gonna switch up the Wi-Fi. 1 sec. Yo,
I can hear you, but
are we good?
yeah, nah, better now.
All right. We had to switch it up, man. You know, my modem's been playing up, man. My modem's been playing up, man. New Wi-Fi soon come.
Yeah,
All right.
that's what it is, yeah.
All right. So, Dio Abonanu, Lyndon, are you a Frank Warren fighter? Are you tied in? Can you leave?
Yeah, I'm a Frank Warren fighter. I don't know how long my contract's got left. It might be 2021. It's over. 3 years, but I don't know. We're going to Frank Warren's office next week. We're going to speak to him, so we'll see what we got to do moving forward.
You're going to renegotiate, put a few more M's on the contract.
I mean, you know, I'm just a stand up.
All right. Okay. So MT, Lyndon, are you planning on doing a rematch? If so, would that be in Manny, like Pat Barrett was saying on an interview I saw recently?
Well, what Pat says, you know, it normally goes. I mean, you can go watch that interview there. You type in Pat Barrett and listen to him speak. He kind of nips all that stuff in the bud. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Whatever decision, I'm sure that it'll be a great fight, regardless.
You say it'd be a great fight, right? During the fight, obviously you try to utilize the jab, you know, throughout the 12 rounds. Did you base that game plan on the Kovalev fight?
No,
Or was that just you? Yeah.
Nah, because like if you watch me, yeah, and you watch my fight from number one, you can go on YouTube and get every single one of my fights. So what do I do? I jab people in the face. I've got a good jab. I'm known for having a good jab. What did you think I was gonna do? Kovalev just did what I would have done if I'd have fought him first. Do you know what I mean? I don't get why people think I've always had a good jab. That's what that was my game plan. A lot of people, I mean, there's a few people have said the fight was boring, but I just think, like, what was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to stand mid to short range with this guy who's not, who everyone's touted to knock me out? Let's stand there and give him a chin. Is that what I should do? You know what I mean? Should I just let this guy fight his fight, or should I do what I do and fight my fight?
Another question from me. In preparation for the fight against Anthony, who did you try and get to replicate the style of Anthony Yarde, or was there not anyone that was like him?
Not that there was no one that was like him. I mean, there's one guy that I can say that probably not like him at all, but one guy called Wickham King. He's actually sparring. He actually just finished sparring Callum Smith. He's a little bit smaller than me. He's got the muscle, and he probably boxes a little bit like that. I only sparred him once. Other than that, we just sparring. We do sparring like if we don't matter who I spar, work on what I need to do in the fight. regardless if the person's southpaw, if the person's orthodox, if he's big, if he's small, work on what you have to work on. What you're going to do in a fight, work on that. As long as you're doing that, sparring will go okay and it will work.
I have seen in gyms fighters, trying to perfect the jab, and also working the lines, in the jab. In the ring, working the lines, cutting across the ring and working the lines. Is that something you did a lot of in preparation?
No, we just do what we've always done. We the bag work. Like Pat says, he put me in the bag for an hour.
Oh, wow.
Doing the same thing over and again, over and over and again. We'll be in the ring doing the same thing on the pad work. Then we'll be doing the same thing in sparring, and then we'll have technical sparring. Pat's a perfectionist as a trainer, so we constantly work on things.
Yeah, I must say, man, I remember coming to your gym, man. Pat was looking at me like, "Who the hell is this motherfucker, man?" Okay, he gave me that look, yo. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Crazy, man. All right. Okay. TT 101. Maybe he's rolling the Audi TT. I don't know. Okay. Big up Pro Beez. Big congrats to King Arthur. How has he handled the biased press media since winning the fight?
That's it. It's not really the handle. It is what it is. It's like you kind of see a bit more into what the boxing was like. The further you get on, or when you do something that you're not supposed to have done, it is what it is. I got an is what it is mentality. So it is what it is. Like you see, you'll see on most of the boxing captions and the podcast and the interviews, whatever. Yeah, Yarde lost not Lyndon won, or Lyndon. You know what I mean? You're still getting made to the fact that he lost was like more important than the fact that I won. I guess it's just boxing for you. It happens. I get on and deal with it because bottom line, and when it's all said and done, I still won, and that's it. That on paper, that's history now, forever. So again, it is what it is.
All right, guys, we've got Lyndon Arthur in the building. Smash that like button. Hey, more people are coming in to talk to you, man. This might have to be a bit longer, man. More people are coming in for the champ.
Let's talk.
All right, let's talk on Pep Talk. All right. Okay, good question coming up. Nathan, would you have any interest in facing the Pitters versus Riches winner down the line?
Of course, man.
Good question.
Of course. They got the British title. Title I would love to have. Of course.
All right.
Again, like I said, I don't see myself as in front of anybody. I can watch everybody. You know what I mean? I was a contender. Well, I'm a contender still. Sorry. I'm watching everybody. So, 1,000,000% my eyes on that fight.
You done any sparring with either one of the guys?
No. Never sparred them.
I was talking with Christopher Lovejoy earlier in the week, heavyweight from America.
Okay.
The one who was meant to fight Dave Allen. And you know what he said to me about sparring? He said he don't really go and spar a lot of guys in his weight class because it's like spying. It's like they're trying to see what he's got, blah blah blah. So
yeah, well, that's it. You might just fight your sparring partner. Happened many times in America. You know what I mean? So
is that the same thing for you as well, where you'd be like, nah, we might meet, so I'm going to keep this a bit of a mystery for you.
Nah, because you know me, in sparring, I never spar good. In camp, I never spar or fight. Never spar good. I in camp, I probably have 1-2 good spars max. We're training hard. You know what I mean? If every spar is easy that you have, you either sparring the wrong people or you're not training hard enough. Like we sparring in the middle of dieting, trade circuits, running, sprints, strength conditioning. You're not gonna be 100% inspiring. So to me, it don't really matter. You can get the best of me in a spar. You won't get the best of me in a fight. But that's just me, though. That's just me.
All right, we've got to big up the signature for the super chat donation. Big yourself up, mate. Once again, repping for the channel. We're trying to come through, man. Thanks for the support. All right, Lyndon, if Yarde was to win, he would have fought Boatsi. That should be yours, and you should get Frank to push you towards shots like Kovalev.
Well, see,
Congrats.
that's another thing. They disregarded me in that sense as well. Even Frank did that because he was talking about making Yarde versus Boatsi while my fight was announced. While my fight been announced since April. This fight was always going to happen since April. It got announced in April. We're supposed to fight then. But after this, they're talking about we'll make Yarde versus Boatsi or Boatsi versus Yarde. It's like, huh? You fighting me? What do you mean? You might not get past me. Do you know what I mean? And it just that felt a little bit disrespectful. And I was saying this the other day as well. Like if Yarde beat me, if Yarde had got the W over me, there's nowhere on this earth that I got a rematch, regardless of how close the fight was. If Yarde beat me, off beating my name as Commonwealth champion and ranked number 6 in the world and whatnot, he'd probably went up in the rankings, and he'd probably gone on to fight for a world title. If they'd have beat me. So we'll see what happens.
All right, so there was mention of Boatsi just there.
Yeah.
Boatsi rates you because I spoke to him probably about a year ago. So he's like, "Yeah, that's my guy," and he rates you. Lyndon Arthur. He said that from time.
Me and Boatsi are cool, man. Again, we speak not all the time, but we speak every now and then. And as he rates me, I rate him. Respect to him. He's one of the nicest guys in boxing. Nothing bad to say about Boatsi ever. It's just weird competition. If me and Boatsi ever do fight, it'll be a great thing.
Okay, all right. Questions coming in for the champ, Lyndon Arthur from Manchester. Hey, I feel like if there's a rematch, man, I feel like I want to see Bugsy wrap you in, man.
I mean, it's a possibility as well.
Lovely, nice. All right, okay. National. Now, this is a bit of a different question. Thoughts of London compared to Manny?
I love London for a few days. Anything longer than a few days, I start getting a bit. I don't. I mean, I like home. I love Manchester. London's sick though. I love London just in bits. I'm a city kid, but that's like London's city. Like it's busy 24/7. I like quiet sometimes.
All right, man. When it gets back to normal eventually, man. I know we talked about Club Live a while ago, man. You and Self have got to take me through, man. Club Live,
yeah,
Club
man.
Live,
China,
Live.
Yeah, man. You can definitely do that. But I like London. I think I've been in London. I've been out in London twice. It's all right up there though. You got some decent venues there.
All right. All right. Okay, so all right, boxing finesse. I'm a huge fan of Man United.
Love that. So stop there.
United.
Love that.
Hey, but look, I saw you took an L. Only is it yesterday or the day before?
What you support Arsenal? You?
I mean, we just won. You
support Arsenal? You?
Yeah, we just won, man.
I don't feel like as an Arsenal fan, there should be no L's getting talked about in this chat. Bottom half of the table. It's a bit sticky for Arsenal right now.
Investment, man. And it's a bit like, when we get a new board and we get some money behind us, it's different picture.
I'm here for it.
All right, boxing finesse. I'm a huge fan of Man United so far, doing great in the league. Blood in, blood out, fam. I'm based in London. Man United all day. Okay.
Yeah, man. Love that.
All right. Only film focus. Andre Ward said he thinks Yarde is too muscle bound. What's your opinion on that? Does it matter?
Of course. You got to understand this. Yeah. Everyone's saying, Yarde should have started early. Yarde should have done what he did in the 12th round in the early, but he couldn't. One, because I wouldn't allow him to do it. And two, because he's too muscle bound. He wouldn't have been able to keep it up. He's got demons now from the Kovalev fight. No matter what, I'm a fighter, so I know. No matter what he says, no matter what he tells himself, he will be nervous to let go his hands in a fight in case he runs out, in case he empties the tank again.
Okay. All right. So, guys, smash that like button. Lyndon Arthur in the building. More people coming in. Wow, man. See, you know what? This is what they say, right? Everyone wants to be in the winner's dressing room. And then it's a lonely dressing room when you lose, right? Okay. So, right. Deep Span has said, what would be your dream fight next? Do you believe you're at world level? P.S. No need for rematch with Yarde.
I have no dream fight. Dream fight is my dream fight is the world title fight. That's my dream fight, to win the world title fight. That's my dream fight. Do I think I'm world level? Time will tell. Time will tell. I mean, I would like another fight, like in between. I know me and Yarde are ranked world level by some of the governing bodies, but like I would, that's a mistake you can make. I feel that's a mistake Yarde makes against Kovalev. He jumped from here to right up there, and then it's shown to having that middle fight. What you kind of need to before the crossover in between domestic, European, and world level. Sorry, no point getting to world level if you can't deal with European level.
When you think
if the chance presents itself and it's too good of a chance to step down from, obviously no fighter will say no, but it's still, regardless what, it's still all about winning and getting there and staying there. So for me, it would be good to get that middle ground fight.
When you think of some of the killers, right? There's quite a few of them, like light heavy. Look at the guys at the top: Batavia, Bivol, Pascal. What was the interim WBC? Marcus Brown's there, mate. Boatsie's, over here in these shores here. Callum Johnson, hard hitting, power in both hands.
Yep.
Mate, the division is lit.
Yep.
It's lit. So I see what you mean. Yeah.
Bubbling.
Hello?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
It's bubbling. The division is hot.
All right, guys. They're all in here for Lyndon Arthur. He'd be popping them tags. He went to the department store the other day and thought, you know what, shopping spree, man. I feel like, just because I feel like it.
No, I didn't do that.
I'm not gonna hot you up on air, man. Too many haters, man. Too many haters. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So Johnny Berber, I really enjoyed the fight. Lyndon definitely won fair and square. Great job. Great game plan.
Thank you, Johnny. Love that. I appreciate that.
Okay. Guys, smash that like button. Lyndon Arthur in the building. He's here. He's here for the fans. So get your questions in to Lyndon Arthur. We've got probably another 10 minutes left, so get your questions in. All right. Wayne Fitness. That's a man that goes to the gym a lot, I can tell. When you got fitness as your surname, he'd be in the gym right now. You know the ones.
I'm not trying to do no burpee circuit with him.
I hated burpees back in the day, man.
I still now hate them.
Yeah, burpee squats, all that.
All that.
All right. So he's saying, do you watch a lot of boxing? Top 3 active fighters right now for you?
Yeah, I watch all the boxing, every boxing show that I can watch that's over here in America, the big fights and little fights and whatnot. Terence Crawford, Canelo. Terence Crawford, Canelo, and Sonny Edwards.
Sonny Edwards, your boy from Time, innit, as well.
Yeah. But you know,
All
Sonny,
right.
when you watch Sonny fight,
Mm-hmm.
he does things like his footwork and his timing and his distance. It's just second to none, isn't it?
Ring generalship.
Yeah. It's just mad.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't
yeah.
hit him.
No, he's crazy. He's sick with it, man. And that's what I look for when I watch fights. I'll be honest with you. You know, I think you said it wasn't a great fight to watch, but for me,
No. When I say that,
yeah,
when I say that, it's because it's like Yarde says, really. Like the crowd
mm,
love knockouts. The people love entertainment. These fights. What people love Mike Tyson back in the day. People love the guys that are knocking people out, but the boxing guys and the guys that love the sport of boxing and the boxing behind the jab and whatnot would have loved that fight because I also shown space and distance and great jab and great footwork. And when I watched that fight, I didn't stay on the ropes until the last round, not once. That's ring generalship. I was going straight, I was circling, going right back to the middle of the ring. That's a great fight for people that love the boxing aspect of things. I get that it was probably a bit boring for someone that likes knockouts, but again, what did you want me to do? Stand in the middle of the ring and trade with a guy that knocks everybody out? It's not smart. That's not done. That's not clever to me.
yeah. You
Not
know,
nice.
it's crazy. You say that. I interviewed Devin Haney like 3 weeks ago, and I asked him the same question because he just got the victory over I forgot who it was.
Gamboa.
Gamboa, that's it. 12 rounds, right? He went 12 rounds. Everyone's like, "Oh, you should have knocked him out. He's old, blah blah blah, etc. etc." So I said to him, "Look, you know, a lot of fans are saying that they wanted you to make a statement. Javonta just knocked out Gamboa." And he said his answer was, "Well, why do you want me to take punishment? You know, I want every single round. What more do you want me to do? Why have I got to take punishment?"
Exactly. But at the same time, I get it. I understand it because I'm a fan of the sport and I'm a fan of knockouts, and I love to watch boxing to see somebody get knocked out. It's entertainment. But because I'm a boxer myself and because of my style, I can also love a boxer hit and not get hit. Like I love Mayweather. I love Pretty Boy Floyd because he used to knock people out, and I love Money Mayweather because Mayweather takes the absolute piss out of people just by his defense. You can't hit him. You know how frustrating it is to be in a ring with somebody you can't hit. You feel like you're trying. You watch him against Cotto. He's making him a great fight, but he's making him miss. And Cotto's an elite level world fight. Canelo, when he boxed Canelo, regardless of how young Canelo was, it doesn't matter. He made Canelo look stupid because of not getting hit. And that's why I can respect that side of boxing.
Okay, yeah. So basically, you're kind of following the same mantra as Mayweather. Come out of the sport with all your faculties and take no punishment. Lyndon, the volume's down a bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
that's it.
you only have to look back not so many years and seeing people that have been brain damaged through boxing, people that have died through boxing. Muhammad Ali, in fact, the greatest sportsman of boxing, Parkinson's disease, probably through getting hit in the head too many times. You see so many fighters out there that have probably the term punch drunk for getting hit too much. Do you know what I mean? And it's like I've got children, got family that need to speak to me and stuff like that. Nobody wants to come out of boxing with the face and do all marks and the nose flat constantly and pure scars all over the face. What fun is that? It's not UFC this where you might get a cut every single fight because of an elbow or a knee. This is boxing. It's hit, don't get hit, win.
In some ways, did you see like the fight against Daniel Dubois, the eye injury, and be reminded of how cruel the sport can be in
Exactly.
terms of
Exactly.
proper
Like
damage?
he got his eye socket broken. I think it was, or fractured off a jab. Like, game's dangerous. I mean, it can happen to anyone.
You mentioned, okay, I know the jabber moves your style anyway, but obviously Joe Joyce just a week before had great success with the jab. Was that sort of a reminder to you about the potency of the fundamentals of a great jab?
It wasn't a reminder because I know that anyway. I know that. I've been watching Larry Holmes, been watching Ali's jab, Thomas the Hitman Hands, all these guys with fantastic jabs. Been watch it. Do you know what I mean? So jab is the first punch you learn in boxing. When you walk into a gym, you learn to jab, whether you're southpaw or orthodox. You learn to jab, and that's what I did, and it's just stayed with me. And now I've got one of the best left jabs in boxing. And it shows what jab does. You can only when you teach, when I ask any trainer, when you teach boxing, you tell the jab's like a key to open doors for other punches, kind of thing. You know what I mean? You just your left arm or your right arm, depending on what stance you are, your jab's supposed to be the master key to open for spaces. Off the jab, you can land the body shot, a uppercut, a right hand. You don't have to, if you have my jab can be that good that I don't have to throw it because I can feint with it, and you don't want to get hit with it, so you react to my feint because you think the jab's coming. And that's what a jab can do.
All right, okay,
You can
guys.
put people to sleep with a jab, and I don't mean sleep as in put them to sleep and knock them out. I mean sleep with them where they'll switch off because they think, oh, it's only a jab. But while they're doing that, you win in the fight.
Do you feel like? Do you know what? Okay, so would you agree that you see sort of like, okay, you look for the technical aspect. You believe in a good jab. You believe in that as being the basis towards winning the fight and putting things together, knitting it all together. All right.
Yeah.
Some judges are actually looking for other things, right? So we've seen fights where exactly what you've done, right, on a weekend, the other fighter's got the victory. So is it fair to say that, look, it could go either way sometimes on the
it depends.
scorecards?
Obviously, look at Ian John Lewis's scorecard. He lost me at 117, 111. It's like, even if you like that style, I don't see where he got them scorecards from. But it just shows to show. It depends what style you like.
All right, Nathan. Bolotniks would be a good fight down the line. You just won a golden contract. You see much of Bolotniks?
I seen that fight. Good fighter, solid fighter. Comes forward, doesn't stop throwing. Good fighter. I believe I beat him.
Obviously, he beat Jose Burton as well.
Yeah.
Before that, you ever sparred Jose Burton before?
I have.
What's he like to spar?
Awkward, very awkward.
Because he's rangy as well. He's on the jab as well.
He got the better of me in sparring. But again, I don't sparring, fights completely different. But Jose Burton's very good.
Okay, so Jose Burton, you sparred him, right? And obviously you did a lot of work in the EIS and Sheffield as well. You was with Boatsi and a number of fighters coming through. Is that what, as well as your beliefs in the technical aspect of the sport, is that what you believe sort of giving you that grounding in the pro game?
On sparring.
Sparring, Team GB, Sheffield, all those bits and bobs. Is that what's giving you that sort of ground in the pro game, making you feel more confident, when you get into these big fights?
You don't really think of it like that, but I suppose it probably is.
Because you sparred Jose Burton, and when you said that,
I sparred Jose Burton, I sparred Callum Smith once or twice. I sparred
okay.
Browns with Boatse, Anthony Fowler, Joe Ward, Irish number one at one point. You get to spar many when you're on GB. You get to spar many different countries: Romania, Spain. You know, it's France. Teams come over, and so forth. Even when I went to competition once, I remember I went to a competition with GB. I must have lost in the quarterfinals or the semi-finals, and the next day I was sparring another guy that lost. So that there is what you call experience. You can't buy that. So as much as I don't think of it, that's put me. Like when I probably noticed that when I look back in my career when I retire, like wow, that really did help me. But I've been sparring. I've been sparring since I started boxing. I was sparring elite pros from Tommy McDonough, Matty Askin, Matthew Wall, Scott Quigg, small years when he first started still, but you know what I mean, like you Reese Roberts and stuff like that. Michael Jennings. I was sparring all these when I couldn't even box. So I mean, it most definitely probably did and does put me in good stead for these fights.
Okay. All right, guys, smash that like button. You got another 5 minutes in you, Lyndon? 2 minutes.
Go on.
All right. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll ask 3 more questions.
Yeah.
And that's it. We're done. All right.
You.
All right, guys. We're going to pick the best 3 questions. Smash that like button. All right. Boxing backhand. Out are Callum Johnson and Boatse. In what order do you rate them?
I can't lie. I would be if I've not watched Callum Johnson that much. I've seen him against Better BF. And I've seen him against he boxed a fighter that I boxed. In my early stage in my career, I watched that fight. He's not that active, is he?
He hasn't fought for almost 2 years.
Exactly. So he's not that active. So I've not really seen too much to say he's not as good as Boatse or Boatse's better than him. But I rate Boatse highly. But like you said a minute ago, Callum Johnson's got great power in the fights. I've seen him in he displayed great power. So I don't know yet. It's hard, good question, but I don't know. Both great, both good fighters. Both bring to the table something different.
All right. Second from last question. Tom Lyons, is it more satisfying knowing that they wrote you off and overlooked you to now be on the cusp of a European world title honors yourself? Good meeting for you to fight Kovalev or another top contender?
Love to fight Kovalev, first of all. Secondly, it's so satisfying. So satisfying because, like you say, I got wrote off by everybody. The only people that didn't write me off was the people from where I'm from and people that actually believe in me. I'm a gym, obviously. Even on the boxing polls on Instagram, who you think is gonna win? I was getting like 10% of the votes on boxing polls. The bookies had me 40-1 on the split decision win, 9-2, 10-1, 14-1. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't supposed to win this fight. Nobody didn't believe I was good enough to win this fight. So, 1,000,000% it was more satisfying.
All right. Last question. We'll look for a nice last juicy question. Okay. All right. There's a few of them. Hold on, let me just look. All right. Guys, smash that like button. Lyndon Arthur about to depart, but we're going to ask him one more question. All right. Okay. This is one for Smoke. All right. Darkio Vadix. Big love from Longsight Lyndon. Do you feel anywhere in your heart bad energy towards BT after the whole shenanigans?
Yeah, a bit of a bitter taste. But again, as I go back to before, I said before, but it is what it is. It's boxing. It is what it is. I probably could have been treated a little bit better, but I'm sure we'll sort it out going forward.
All right, man. I think that's a wrap, man. You know, we got to thank Lyndon Arthur. He should really, you know, be taking time out and chilling and stuff. So, you know, I had to pester him for a quick interview, but we got to thank the man himself, Lyndon Arthur. And you know what? A big thank you from even before, you know, even before the win. You invited me to your gym to do an interview. So a big thank you to Lyndon Arthur. Guys, smash that like button for Lyndon Arthur. Yeah, I enjoyed it. But we out here, yeah? We out here.
Out, bro. Out.
Lyndon Arthur, Pep Talk.
Man, safe. What up?
We out here. Thank you, man. Cheers, guys. Cheers.